Today I have a special episode planned for you guys. I'm going to be revisiting my old challenges. I know you guys really love those and wanted to see them again. So today I'm going to be doing a Bongcloud, a Penguin Brothers, and I even have a special ghost idea in mind. So let's go. Alright, so my first opponent is a Protoss. Okay, I actually have a pretty fun idea. I'm going to do my Ghost to Grandmaster idea here first. And in the Ghost to GM videos, I'm just limited to only making ghosts, right? But I've noticed that a lot of you think that the build I do in the Ghost to GM challenge is actually good. So what I want to try is I want to do the build here, but actually do a normal transition. So instead of only making ghost, I want to try making a factory and stuff. And then we can really test if it's actually a good build. Now, we did get a very strong opponent here. I think he was almost 6.4k. So yeah, safe to say this is going to be a very hard game, even if I wouldn't play a crazy build. So maybe this is the perfect moment to see if it's actually good. So what I'm gonna do, if you guys haven't watched my Mass Ghost to Grandmaster challenge, I'm gonna be going for an eBay block into Cloaked Ghost Rush. That's the build that works the best so far. Snipe the observers. Now, if my opponent goes for Stargate, it's gonna be very rough, especially someone at this MMR should be good enough with his oracles to just tag my ghost and destroy them. But if he goes Robo, base detection at least, I'm actually very interested to see what's going to happen, because I might be able to snipe his observers too, and then maybe we actually get in the crazy dub on the board. Now he is walling on the low ground, so he's going to see this eBay, which is slightly annoying. And his Pro Scout is very fast. Already harassing me. I already feel like a bit overwhelmed. I'm not used to like people having like the perfect scout timing and the harassment. Like I don't actually get harassed that much early on. Now this is a really good eBay. That is so much health for an eBay. So that's definitely a good start. Now, I wonder if he's actually going to scout me again. I'm going to make my Ghost Academy in the corner here. Let's see. If you guys do enjoy this challenge, by the way, a little bit of an extra episode, make sure to let me know in the comments. Because if you guys, yeah, do really enjoy that I revisit old challenges and stuff, I could do it more often. So make sure to let me know. And if you do enjoy it, also make sure to subscribe to the channel. Now, after this game, I want to do a nice Penguin Brothers build and also a Bongcloud. This is just the beginning. Oh, he's gonna let me wall off, though he did see my... wait, I cancelled the eBay, right? I hope I cancelled it. He did see the tech lab on this, so I wonder what he's thinking. I think from his POV, if he didn't see the Ghost Academy, this kind of looks like I have a factory. You know, and I'm going for like some kind of really weird Marauder Hellion shit. Because no one would ever make Ghost here. Like, this is, you know, a YouTube special, you could say. Now, I'm gonna get one Ghost. I need to get my cloak really fast. He has a Zealot here. I kind of hope he runs away, because I want to use my snipe for an adept. Like, the thing is, if he, yeah, he's gonna see the ghost, which actually sucks. I might not even have to use my EMP on this. Trying to bait him. Okay, there we go. I mean, it could also be a stalker. Or I meant my snipe, of course. I don't have to use my snipe on this. Now, at this point, I would kind of be surprised if he's not going for a good form of detection anyway. Now, I actually can't snipe it, because it, yeah, runs out of vision. I try to get as close as possible before the snipe, but ghosts are obviously not that fast. So I think the best possible transition would be if I already make a factory before a third ghost. I do wonder what he's gonna have though. And I feel like in this game you can already see the clear difference between me using this against a really good player as opposed to a, you know, my ghost MMR basically, is that he so far had perfect scouting. Like, he knows everything I'm doing very well and he will be able to react to it. I do think he was a little bit fortunate by walling off the natural, because that is a pretty strong counter to the eBay block generally. Though I don't think he played it out well enough for it to matter. Like, the eBay still got up to like yellow health, which is pretty sick. Now, probably gonna make a bunker here. I do have to wait for scan and for my cloak. I'm really afraid that he has, you know, an oracle ready, pretty much. That's what I'm most afraid of. I'm gonna switch these over. You can go as well. Okay, for a second I thought I launched my mule. Now, let's see what they have. It's an oracle. I need to EMP it instantly. It's an observer. Oh, yeah, this is all the way in the back. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. There's nothing I'm really able to do here. He puts the observer in the back, has the wall up. And that was a rough start. That's pretty much what I expected, by the way, when I started doing this. Now I'm going to be able to snipe this. Hey, my SCV lives too. That's perfect. Now he's playing Robo. Now, normally I would consider this a complete disaster. But the thing is, I actually have a transition here. Instead of just making Ghost, I can now continue making tanks and stuff like that. So let's continue doing that. I'm sure a lot of you are already disappointed. Like, a lot of you probably thought this was going to be amazing when I beat a really high-ranked player. But yeah, he had a very easy time shutting it down. And that is probably the reason why my Ghost GM MMR is not that high yet. But yeah, I think I might still have a shot here. If he 4-gate blinks me, I will probably die. If he doesn't, however, I might be able to still win this. My transition didn't look that bad, I have to admit. Like, this still feels relatively clean. Obviously, I'm very delayed. I have very little workers compared to him. I would guess he probably has a third building, you know, 2 base fully saturated, like 45 probes at least. And I'm currently at 35. Now, for TVP, those numbers are actually not too crazy. Protoss is always going to be pretty far up in workers. It's funny that I have Raven. Dude, this is actually like the dream composition of so many people. I have Ghost and Ravens early on. I'm gonna be brutally honest here and say that I'll probably not be able to utilize them both to the full effect, because that sounds like it would be very difficult. But I'm definitely gonna try. Maybe I could get like a really sick EMP anti-armor missile SCV pool in or something like that. That sounds like it would actually be insane. I haven't seen an observer yet, which kind of surprises me. It's probably somewhere, but it's keeping it out of range of my Raven. Obviously, he's going to be a little bit scared of my Ghost walking in. Like, he didn't go for a Stargate, which does mean he still relies on the Observer. So he's keeping it very safe at home. The wall-off also was very key, by the way. If he didn't have the wall-off, I would probably be able to walk in and kill the Observer. Oh, there it is. Found it. Ghost with the range? No. Wait, he's actually... He's taunting me. Look at him. Go away. I can't reach it. That's annoying me so much right now. Should I go for Widow? Dude, if I get Widow Mines, my army would be so hard to control, right? Ravens, tanks, Ghost, and Widow Mines. Oh, wait, he's actually... That is a lot of Stalkers. Surprisingly. I can probably get a big EMP on that. There we go. Okay, I mean... His strategy does not seem like the best here. The problem is that my supply is just incredibly low for what it should be at this point. Like, I can't even really tell how all-in he is. Just because my supply is probably like 25 lower than it should be. At least judging by the time. Now, he did kill my +1, which sucks. Also something that, you know, I'm actually on the clock here. Like, I want to attack him. There's no third base there. It could be somewhere else, of course. This might actually get interesting here. Oh, I actually could have killed it, but I didn't move my Raven, so I didn't have detection. Now, can I move out here? I kind of feel like I might be able to. Do it. Get a big EMP. Dude, the EMP is so good, though. Oh, he's actually mismoving his Stalkers a little bit. Perfect. Probably should pull my SCVs as well, I think. Let's go. There's something in my main. Yeah, that's going to be really rough to deal with. This is actually really weird what I'm doing here. But I just know that... oh, no. Not my Raven. I just know that if he gets Zealots in my base, it's pretty much over. So I'm going to hotkey my important units. So he has this base. He might flank me. I'm actually going to go back here. And still pull the SCVs. I think it's actually the play to make. I need my army to be together. Like, I can only win this in like a massive fight. And right now I'm kind of sacrificing my momentum and my base as well, because if he warps into my base now, I would die. You know, if he doesn't have Storm, I can actually kind of see this work. Let's see. Probably should use... Okay. I mean, I got all my spells off, which is nuts. Let's see. I'm getting in here now. Tanks are going to siege. I'm going to target the battery. Guys, this is looking kind of insane right now. He blinked all of the Stalkers. His army's gone. Oh no, the splits. Wow, let's go. No way. That was actually really good. I don't know why I'm winning so hard. So there are Zealots here. I actually might have enough to deal with that. Especially if I burrow these. There we go. Okay, let's continue. You could have... Oh, wait, that was actually the only disruptor. There's nothing else here, guys. I have so many units. Doesn't actually seem to really matter. And guys, I have completely bamboozled all of you because this Ghost Opener actually smashed this Protoss somehow. I did 0 damage and I still won very convincingly. And I have no idea how. I do think the eBay block was massive. Let's analyze the game a little bit, okay? The eBay block was really big. Then my ghost did absolutely nothing because he had a wall off and an observer. And he was really good at keeping the observer in the back, by the way, and it was above the battery. The only way I could have killed it is if I EMP'd and targeted it instantly. But I don't think the ghost even had the range. Like, I tried, you know? But yeah, he kept it so far in the back, I could only hit it with one ghost. He barely didn't kill this one. And then I'm gonna have to play the game about 10 workers down. And I'm not sure if he messed up his build. Like, it feels like he was maybe expecting some kind of ghost drop here. Because he has the observer in the main, he has the observer here. He put absolutely no pressure. And then he just kept on warping stalkers. I'm kind of wondering if he, like, watched the YouTube and was maybe aware that mass Ghost to GM exists, or someone else did it against him before and he was just imagining that I was only gonna make Ghost, because he made an absurd amount of stalkers. He had like 20 stalkers in front of my base. This is 16. He's probably gonna warp a few more. And he also didn't probe up at all. Like, he has the base, but he never made any more workers, so the worker count is even. And obviously my army is pretty crazy, because I have the anti-armor missile plus the EMP. And somehow I just absolutely obliterated his army. I just want to quickly see what the supply was before this fight. So I was 10 supply ahead, which is more than normal even. Like, I feel like at 9 minutes, a Protoss should probably have like 160 supply. I'm not even exaggerating, they could have. But I have 10 supply up, and I have the anti-armor missile plus the EMP, which is also more than normal. And somehow this was just insane. Well, alright, I couldn't have wished for this episode to start any better. Now let's move on to the Bongcloud. Let's go. Alright, we got a Protoss. Perfect for the Bongcloud, guys. After all, our best victim with the Bongcloud was also a Protoss. I actually have a pretty good mind game going here, by the way, that I'm playing on my Penguin Brothers account. So if people know this account, they will 100% expect the Penguin Brothers. But this is actually just gonna be like me revisiting the challenges and doing a little bit of everything. Now, do I remember how to do the Bongcloud? Probably. The Bongcloud was probably the longest show we had so far. I feel like I played over 100 games or close to 100 games on that. Hope I'm not accidentally doing a completely wrong build, but I don't think so. So how did I used to play? I think we always went for the double gas, right? And then Reaper, Hellion to be safe. And at some point we also evolved to trying like Marine first and quick tanks. Now this map doesn't look super defensible. I remember that we loved playing on Berlin ground because you had like a small choke in front of your base, which was great. And the people I beat that were the highest MMR were usually beaten by like some kind of tank push with Banshees, right? So we could do something like that. Now this guy was a little bit lower MMR. We played a Protoss that was like 500 MMR above us or even more in the first game. And now someone who was a little bit below us. So that's a nice contrast. If you guys do really like this strategy, by the way, like I said, I have a full show of this over 100 games. And personally, I think it was one of my best challenge series yet. So definitely check it out if you're interested. I know I've got a lot of new people in recently after the Penguin Brothers, the Ghost Challenge, etc. So if you did miss the Bonecloud, definitely check it out because that's how it all started, guys. That's how it all started on YouTube with my challenges. And I'm still very proud of that series because it was so much fun. Now, wait, we got scouted really fast. Did he even go into the main? I didn't see him go into the main, but I was also looking at my second monitor to talk to you guys. Actually, it's funny. You guys aren't even like here while I'm recording. I get a lot of questions like, can you please show the chat in your episodes? But I actually record these episodes just for YouTube, guys. You guys are my babies. This is exclusive content. But anyway, I still feel like I'm addressing you guys if I look over there, you know. So it feels good to do. Now, where do I put my depots? I guess it doesn't really matter. It's not against Zerg, where I would like to have a wall off. Now I kind of feel like I'm back to being a Bongcloud beginner, because at the start when I did this, I think we even lost some games like relatively early on at like close to 4k MMR and stuff, and I got better and better as time progressed. But now I would actually not be sure how I'm gonna do this this strategy. I do think I'm gonna expand in my own natural, like what would be my normal natural, I guess you could say. He's shading the adapter cross. I do have to counter that. So I'm gonna make my Hellion before my base. And my reactor as well. Actually, oh, he had a Zealot. I didn't actually see that. Oof, that could be a little bit annoying. Let's see. I should have the micro to deal with this, though. If he's gonna go for the reactor, that could be good. Oh, he's getting out micro like crazy right now. Let's get that down. Okay. I'm really risky for doing this. Oh, let's go. We're still insane, guys. Who knew? My skills haven't deteriorated. Well, logically, because I've actually been playing more challenges and stuff. Wait, what was that? Was that a stalker that ran away? That makes the most sense. Now, he does have a base, so it's not like this was, like, very committal. But we didn't lose anything. I was a bit afraid I would lose the reactor. Like, Zealot DPS, I mean, you guys probably know, but Zealot DPS is insane. So if we targeted the Zealot on that, I feel like there would be a chance that I'd actually lose it. But I didn't, so that's good. Now, I feel like I should probably make a Cyclone. I didn't really get a scout off, obviously, because he was attacking me at the same time. Now, let's see. Scouting is very important here, because I need to know if I, you know, have to go crazy on, like, Blink defense. Okay, so it is Blink. I'm actually going to cancel that Cyclone then. I don't see a lot of gateways here. There's a bunch of Stalkers. Looks like that was a Robo, I think, in the wall, if I'm not mistaken. One gate and a Robo. Could have been 2 gates as well, though. I didn't look very close. Yeah, it is a Robo. There was someone who sent me a screenshot on Discord saying you couldn't recognize it. But I feel like that's once again proof that you can actually see what buildings they are. It's very weird to explain. If you guys would look at a screenshot of these buildings, I would also not be able to tell. But if you're in game and you're like close up with your Reaper, you can actually see what tech building it is if you're used enough. And I know that probably blows some of your minds because yeah, a lot of people simply didn't know that, but it is actually the case. And I'm happy I just demonstrated. It would be funny if it's like a Stargate and a Forge or something, you know, and I'm like, oh, well, I guess I was wrong. But no, it was actually a gate and a Robo. I still, by the way, this is not a very useful skill. Like, I would always click on it anyway to be sure. What if you get it wrong at some point, you know? I guess you might as well click on it. And if you get vision, that means you're in range anyway, so you could have clicked. Now, this guy is going to 4-gate blink me. And that's definitely going to be a very tough hold. Not sure how I'm going to manage. I think I can definitely get a little bit of a wall up. There's another gateway and no more. Alright. Wait, actually, this tank is going to be walled in. Definitely do not want that. How am I going to manage this, guys? I'm not sure. I feel like I need another bunker. Let's see. This is always the hard part, right? Defending the 4-gate blinks. I remember that I was always terrified of this build. I didn't actually end up playing against it that much. I did defend a bunch of them. I'm pretty sure I defended like a pretty high Grandmaster 4-gate blink even. Okay, so the bunker's gonna fall. The bunker's actually a little bit of a bait. Because I don't care about the bunker that much. It just buys me a lot of time. Now my SCV count is still low, of course. Okay, I think he's gonna try and blink forward. And I'll pop an anti-armor missile on that, which is gonna be really good. He's gonna get my stuff though. I'm gonna have to pull this tank forward. Like, I'm down to my last tank, and you cannot defend this without tanks. So this is basically my last lifeline here. There we go. Might get some good damage on these. Yeah, actually, that was pretty good damage. I killed a bunch of those. There we go. Yo, this is actually looking pretty good. If I get the repair on that. Oh, no. I couldn't repair it. Or I thought I was going to get one more shot off. Oh, I'm going to kill the prison, though. Nice. Okay. Yeah, we survived. It was not the cleanest hold. But we definitely did survive pretty well. I'm going to have Stim. I do still have 11 SCVs here, actually. It's not all bad. It's funny that I just straight up have to, like, skip an extra barracks. Like, I should have one more barracks, you know, at this point. I'm actually gonna build it now. I'm not sure if I forgot it or I just didn't have money. It's probably more likely that I didn't have money. And I think what my response to this is gonna be is that I'm gonna... Let's see what he has. More Stalkers, okay. I'm gonna pull my workers and kill him. Try to kill him, I should say. That is the plan here. He's taking... Look, actually, I could maybe even send these. Is it too early to send 2 medevacs? Like, I know he has at least 7 Stalkers. So this... Oh, no. His observer saw me. Okay, then we're backing off. I can almost kill it, please. Nice. Don't you guys think it's incredibly frustrating if you see an observer but you don't have a scan? Actually, I feel like that's one of the worst feelings I ever have in StarCraft. Maybe it's just a pro-gamer thing, but I don't know. It feels terrible. If I see an observer just like looking at me all the time and I can't do anything about it, it's like, ah, it hurts. Okay, it's time to go. I'm gonna pick this tank up so I don't accidentally lose it. And I'm gonna use one of the rare benefits of the Bongcloud, which is that my production and stuff is more forward. So, if you guys remember, the best Pearls player, or the best player in general I beat, was on this map. And it was because I was able to push through these rocks really fast. Okay, so his Stalker movement makes me believe that he has a base, and he does. That's a decent read. Let's see. Oh, this is going to be a really good start to the fight here. Getting the Stalkers, or the Zealots rather, and the Immortal. Okay, this is looking fantastic. Why is he fighting here? He could have backed off easily, but instead he's going to take massive losses. There are a few units here though, so that might be painful. If he tries to go... Oh, he's going to lose the Stalkers. He did kill one of my guys, which sucks. Let's see. Trying to micro this at the same time is pretty hard. But maybe if I get on this battery, kill his workers over here. Let's see. He does have Zealots. Yeah, he's going to go for it now. And this is going to be good for me, because I will be able to kill all of these Zealots for the cost of 2 tanks. Which I know it doesn't sound amazing, but it's actually pretty good in this case. Ooh. Might not be able to kill them actually. Damn, he defended this really well. And that sadly means that we are now in a bad spot. This was definitely a I had to kill him moment. But it's not over just yet. I think I need to go for some Widow Mines. And then I can try to go for some outplays. Like potentially... Yeah, I'm going to do a big drop in the main. That is the best move I can make here. It's really funny. I heard the sound of the medevac finishing, right? And I just imagined 2 medevacs would show up. Because who the hell makes a single medevac all the time? So I was just kind of like, oh, no, I have 4 medevacs. I thought I only had 3. But then it was actually just 3. It really sucked that I didn't have +1 for that attack too. Okay, this is a bit YOLO, but I really believe it's a move I have to make. Here we go. Wouldn't be surprised if he recalls this. No recall yet. Okay, there it is. I'm gonna kill all the probes. I don't know how many Stalkers he has. Oh, actually a lot. Please target the wrong one. Oh, no way. Okay. Well, sometimes lucky. So I killed about... I want to say I killed about 16 probes there. Which is obviously massive. He also does not have a Stargate. I do still think he might be in a position to kill me though, which is gonna be rough. Oh, he found me. Maybe not. Wait, is that a... Oh, he does have a Templar Archives. I think I'm gonna have to go for some Ghost here. I don't think I can end this without my Ghost. This starting to remind me a little bit of my really epic game against Skillers. I don't know how many of you were around to watch that. But in one of my Bongcloud episodes, believe it or not, I played a really close game against one of the absolute best foreign Protoss players, Skillers. And it was on this map, and I feel like the game... It wasn't quite the same, but it was similar in some ways. Back then I was also ended up playing 2 base Ghosts. Wait, he has 0 upgrades on these Zealots, guys. That is huge. Now, okay, maybe I can bait him into some mines. He's gonna go for Storm. Let's see. I think I'm gonna try to abuse his multitasking here. Because he's trying to multitask me. But I'm obviously pretty fast. I can maybe attack like both sides at the same time. Now he's coming back. And he might not notice that he's losing workers here. Exactly. Now we go back here. Deny a few pylons. And we're back out. And I actually think... Ooh, that would have been one shot. I actually think it's possible he believed that the medevacs died because I flew one of them over his Stalkers, the empty one. It was actually a little bit of a mind game I did. Now, did I kill the Prism? I actually don't think so. You guys probably know it already. The reason why I'm not sure is because I was getting on top of the Prism as it was still sieged. But at the same time, I felt like there were no Marines in that army. To me, it looked like a blob of Marauders. With SCVs, basically. So, obviously not quite the mean War Prism killing machine. Okay. Oh, yes, guys. The EMP on the Templar is beautiful. Let's freaking go. Those are absolutely... He's still going to try to engage this, but that is a really bad choice. He should have fallen back. And the Bongcloud still stands strong. This was actually a really cool Bongcloud game, I think. I wasn't sure if I was going to win it at some point. But I feel like especially the drops I did later on really pulled it back. He killed a lot of workers, but I think with just one drop I killed 16 workers or so. And then the same drop distracted him and killed 10 more workers. So, yeah, really good game. And now we only have one build left for this episode, which is the Penguin Brothers. Let's go. Alright, so we got a Zerg, the fake Bio-Ice this is, I believe. And that is perfect for the Penguin Brothers. Now, should I go for the Classic? Or should I actually go for... let's see. I could also go for like a macro build. I do remember against Zerg. Like, I'm really trying to, you know, fish the memories out of my head for when I was doing Penguin Brothers every other day. I think when we did macro games, we did still have to do a lot of damage early on. Because Mass Vikings... not quite the best composition. I don't think a normal Penguin Brothers would be fun, but I have done like the classic timing attack a lot, so I'm just gonna see. It is a pretty small map, and I feel like in the Penguin Brothers series, we actually played both Bio-Ice and the fake Bio-Ice a lot, I believe. And I think the fake Bio-Ice might be the one we beat with the Mass Vikings, but it also could have been the real one. It's really hard to metagame these people. It's like playing as barcodes, really, if you think about it. Now, it's actually worked out perfectly that I got a Zerg with my Penguin Brothers and the Protoss at the start for my Ghost thing. That is pretty great. Sadly, we didn't get a Terran for the Bongcloud. That would have been like the perfect round out. Now, it's what I really enjoy is that I have to really put my brain in overdrive when I do an episode like this. Because normally, even when I was doing the Bonecloud, I consistently had to remind myself to fly to the next base. And now I'm doing 3 different challenges in one video. And I'm like, I looked at my base and I saw I only had 1 gas. And I felt like it was weird, you know. Even though that's just a normal Penguin Brothers opener going for a Reaper expand. Now, what units was I allowed to make with the Penguin Brothers? I feel like it was 1 Reaper and 4 Marines or so. Now, against Zerg, I'm probably not even going to need those, to be fair, because unless I get Roachal or something. That would be a little bit disappointing, I feel like, if we played against the Roachal now. Because I do want to get to my my Vikings, my real Penguins. Wait, did he... Oh. That is weird. Okay, what the hell? Why did he... Uh-huh. Interesting. Okay, well, that's going to arrive very fast. Now, let's see what he has behind this. Roach landing behind this is super common, so I'm probably going to see a Roach Warrior in here. Yeah, there we go. Now, I'm going to show you guys the Giga Chad mind game, okay? Get ready for the Giga Chad mind game here, guys. What I'm going to do is I'm going to completely ignore the fact that Roach Warrior exists. And the main reason is that scouting is probably the strongest tool you have in defeating all-ins, because they will stop doing the all-in. And I know it's a little bit of a risk I'm taking here, but I think it'll be pretty funny if it actually works. I think I should probably scout now again. I'm actually going to scout again. I know it's a funny risk to take, and I feel like it probably would have worked, but I might as well check again so I don't die to something silly. Let's see. Okay, so he has a Zergling here. I actually need to micro this Marine pretty well. Okay, there we go. Oh, he is still going for it. Alright, well then I sadly do have to make more Marines. And then I guess I should normally make a tank with this. Oh, am I gonna win this? Barely, I think. Yeah. Normally I should make a tank with this, but that is not allowed. So I am kind of just transitioning into Penguins anyway. One thing I'm worried about is if he... I'm making 5 Marines. Is 5 allowed? I think it's 5. I'm actually not sure. You know what? I'll just kill this one, so it's 4. There you go. Slightly cheating, maybe. You guys decide. What I'm worried about is if he makes Ravagers and sits in front of my base, I won't be able to... yeah, do anything about it, you know. He's gonna be so surprised if he sees me lift this off. He's like, what the hell are you doing? Like, how am I ever gonna break out of this is what I'm wondering. I'm actually gonna make... okay, at least my Vikings didn't get supply block. Yeah. Yeah, this is rough. I'm gonna have to pull my SCVs, but that is probably not gonna be enough either. But if he lets me get my Vikings out... oh, he's actually gonna let me get my Vikings out. That's beautiful. His brain is probably really used to someone, like, almost having a Cyclone out or a tank or something, you know? So he's actually not committing to the attack, even though he could have. Now, I do have my 2 Vikings up. Probably gonna be quite shocked when he sees this. Let's see. There's an Overlord. Wait, Overlord is pretty low HP, actually. Alright, so what did I lose? I lost the reactor. I think I didn't really lose a lot of SCVs, which is nice. Now, against this, I think we definitely have to go for Marauders. Because, yeah, I wouldn't be able to beat the Roaches with just Vikings and Hellions, most likely. If you guys, once again, guys, if you're really into this strategy I'm doing, I also have a full show of this. I've already done the grand finale and all that for both, so... and one more thing, a lot of you seem to be a bit confused and are asking me to, like, number the episodes and stuff. But I have playlists for all my challenges, guys. So if you want to watch from the start and watch them in the right order, you can just go to my playlist and start the series from there. And that way you won't start with episode 7 and then get episode 3 recommended and etc, you know? So, yeah, make sure to do that as well. I'm just gonna find any extra Overlords. I already killed 2. I don't know if I'm in a position to do a timing attack. But at the same time, if I would macro out of this, That seems a little bit rough. I'm just gonna go for the armory here. I'm gonna get another overlord, which is really good. Normally you only get one overlord with Viking, even if you have multiple. Unless you actually make 8, like I did in the Penguin Brothers series many times. Now there is nothing here, I think. Let's see, no more overlords. I'm a little bit worried that he's just sitting there spamming roaches, to be fair. Oh wait, he's attacking me again. That could actually be really good. If he's gonna attack into me, guys. Like, I was afraid of having to attack into him. Or was he not? Was it just like the... Okay, I thought I saw like the last circling of the bunch going. But I guess he just made one circling and that's it. Or he just sent one circling, rather. Okay, so I'm gonna kill those. And that one. And now I can go across. And at this point, we pray, guys. That's all we have to do. He has an overseer in my base. Let's see. If there's roaches, there are banelings. He has drones! Let's go! That's really good. He actually has freaking drones. Dude, how many freaking Vikings do I have? This is the timing attack I have. 100 supply Hellbat all in, guys. Have you seen it before? Here we go. Oh, well, you've probably seen it before in this show, actually. So, dude, the Hellbats are gonna do really good here. In combination with the Marauders. You can see the roaches are getting slowed. Now we're going for the Queens. He almost walked into his own bile. I did sacrifice... Oh, he's very confidently approaching this, but like... Normally I would agree, like roaches shut this down, but with the Marauders, maybe I do a little bit better. Looks like he's gonna hold though. Oh, it's actually a really close one. Not gonna lie, there's actually a very close one here. The Marauders are doing just wonders right now. He's gonna miss those biles. He's gonna lose another Ravager. He's gonna lose both Ravagers here actually. Guys, are we in for a triple dub? Like, it's still close. Okay, save this Marauder. Like, it's really good for me that he keeps rallying in units. What he should do is just save units and then crush it at once. Because I might actually be getting an advantage after this. That is insanity. I'm not convinced that I will be able to kill him 100%. These unit pickups are so nice. So I'm actually going to start +1 for my air here. And I know that sounds absolutely ridiculous, but that's just how the show goes, guys. So, oh, this is going to be a little bit annoying losing that. So I do have my Viking coming out. And yeah, I'm actually gonna back off here and just try to play Vikings from here. Like proper mass Vikings, you know, with 1-1. The good stuff, guys, the good stuff. I don't do that amateur stuff, just making a few penguins, you know, like I want the real stuff. So I'm actually gonna... Yeah, I'll just make a new starport for double production. And then kill this Overseer. I wanna see if he had this base. He's making it now. Which is not going to be that fast. He sees my second starport and is probably very confused. Here we go. Kill this Overseer. I'm not sure. Maybe I could use like an eBay. Yeah, let's get an eBay as well. And I imagine he was making units all the time, but I was way richer. So maybe I can actually do a follow-up attack. I could wait for +1. Look at all these Marauders I've been able to make. Holy crap. Well, oh yeah, I forgot to explain the series for newcomers, by the way. The Penguin Brothers are just, like, if you look at my group of units, they all just waddle. So that's the point. It started off being pretty much Hellbats and Vikings, but then people wanted me to include Marauders as well. So they're now also a part of the bunch. Oh, these Marauders are gonna go to town on these roaches here. And every time he doesn't run away, he's gonna lose another roach, basically. Because the Marauders just slow them. Okay, and now I'm making mass. I should probably get a second armory too. See, I need to get the Marauders in a good spot here. Yeah, like the Viking DPS is not that great, but if you have Marauders to slow them so they can't escape, it is suddenly pretty great. Oh my god, that's actually pretty cool micro from him. I can't believe that Ravager finished. That's a scam. Okay, a little more pickoffs. That's good. Now I think he might have the base on the bottom. I was actually suspicious before, and I still am. I'm actually gonna check that. And then I'm gonna go for +2 air for my Vikings. Let's see if he has this. Yeah, he does have it. Okay, I should have checked that before. I checked it a little bit late, but it is what it is. Now I need to get servos. Actually, not even gonna make Hellions right now. I just want to make servos. Okay, so he hasn't taken this. Now, at this point, I'm not sure if we're still in a great spot, because he had that base all the time. That means his eco is just the same as mine at this point. Especially if he has this base up as well. So, not super happy with that development here. But let me get some, what do you call it? Turrets up. Let's see. Okay, so his eco is not that great. He does have one better upgrade than me. But I'm gonna get servos now. Actually, I need to make some more marauders. Oh! For some reason, I was thinking, so my mind just blanked. I almost didn't click away. Not because I didn't see it, but I was just thinking. That could have been a little bit of a disaster. Servo. No, I did the exact same thing the last time. I got drilling claws little servos. I actually remember doing that too. No, you also can't pass. Now I'm gonna hunt a little bit here with these Vikings. If I find this overlord stack, that's obviously gonna be massive. Now the next thing I have lined up is a 2-1 Viking timing attack. Which I know doesn't sound like a real build, but let's see. Where are the overlords? There's a few here. I'm actually gonna kill a lot of overlords here. That's nice. There we go. It's gonna be a pretty big supply block. Now I do need to be careful to not be A-moved while the main force that I have is out. We might go for an attack now, for example. There we go. Where's the rest of the overlords, though? I feel like he must have more than that, right? Let's see. Okay, so he is coming across. Yeah, this could be rough. I do think my servos is gonna finish in time, though. His army is not that big, but it's big enough for this half of the army. That's the biggest problem here. Let's see. I need to survive just until my units show up. Please lower. Oh, no. Ooh, this is gonna be a bit of a rough one. Okay, get a nice split going. Oh, he did kill those marauders pretty well. Okay, I mean, we lived. That is big. He tried to buy all this CC, but I got a repair on. I'm not convinced, guys. Like, he might be supply blocked eternally. But did we do enough? That I don't know. I could even go for the next step and get freaking 3-2. Oh, wait, this is kind of crazy what it's doing. I could land him, but he has banelings, and I feel like the banelings might do too much damage. Oh, I'm so tempted to land this, guys. Okay, we're just gonna land a few then. Get a few units on the exit there. Now, I do have a third base, or a fourth base finish, so I could... I'm actually gonna make my fucking 3-2. Let's go, guys. Who gives a crap, guys? Penguin Brothers for life. Now, I'm actually gonna search again, see if he has more units for me to kill, or more overlords, rather. Now, his army is actually still small because he was supply blocked. So I guess that tactic did definitely work. But Vikings are kind of slow, so it took me an eternity to get back up. Let's see. Vikings are back, baby. I can kill that base very fast as well. If I wanted to. There we go. That's a dead base. I can actually land on top of this ramp, I think. Because if he follows me, he's not going to walk into a great trade. Look. Like, this is a really good concave. And then the Banes come and we're out. That's how you do it, guys. I don't see any... I should go make a Thor, maybe. Thor is not that good against Ravagers, but... Alright, this should be a PF. This has become quite the game, actually. Okay. I did lose a few... No! What the hell? I didn't even see that. Fucking stealth bailing, dude. 50 SCVs. Damn it. Not very good. But yeah, this has become quite a game. It looked like it was going to be easy, but then I actually let him have that hidden base, which was just terrible by me. Semi-hidden base, I guess you could call it. Also don't have a sensor tower here right now, so... Let's see. This could be a lot of dead drones. If I micro properly. No. Okay, almost lost. His upgrades are still 1-1. If I'm gonna have 3-2 against 1-1, that would actually be insane. Vikings are so flimsy. Like, every time the Queens got onto them, I feel like they died. Dude, stop with the bailing run, guys. Okay, well, this is gonna be a nice trade. Basically, a bunch of free banelings. Wait, if those Queens are chasing me, I could totally get on top of that. Let's see. He's so scared of me landing all the time as well. I like that he's respecting the penguins, you know? Like, he keeps going back as well, which is great. But they're probably here. Oh, I found the overlords again. Let's go. Okay, I did lose my workers this time. He missed those biles, which is great. We're gonna be supply blocking to eternity again. Though I did lose a bunch of Vikings for it. Not sure if that was great. Let's see. It's really funny because he has all the drones, but he's been supply blocked. This base is misplaced, by the way. You guys... Yeah, I'm just gonna do it. Who cares, guys? Misplaced bases are annoying, right? Can't deal with that shit. Ooh. Wait, where did he bile? I literally didn't even see those biles. Okay, so he's going for that base. This could be the game-winning moment, actually, I think. For me. Because he's gonna sacrifice a lot to kill this. And then at the same time, I'm killing his units there. Ah, these units actually did not trade that well. Okay. Yeah, I mean, now there's nothing left to do. We just have to go for it. He does have... Oh my god, how many Vikings do I have? It's actually kind of absurd. He does have +2 attack now. I do have 1 Thor. Okay. Got some kills. Like, these are 3-2 Vikings, actually. 3-2 Vikings do a lot of damage. I'm actually gonna land on top of that. I want to kill those Ravagers. There we go. Oh, the Viking land? Let's splits. Are the splits good? The splits are decent. Okay, I mean, it's very close here. Wish my Thor was in the front. Good thing I had those Marauders. Guys, 3-2 Vikings without economy. Is it enough? Is it enough? I need to snowball this. I can't actually back off and just kill his bases. I need to like kill all of his units permanently, basically. That is the only way for me to win this. I could supply block him again, also. Let's go. To kill those Ravagers. Oh, I actually didn't kill either of them. That was kind of silly. More Vikings coming in. I mean, I am still killing all of his units. I don't know where that bile is. That bile was in my Thor, dude. What a fight this is. Holy crap. The new toss. The Vikings are the new Protoss, guys. You heard it here first. Absolutely epic game here. How many Vikings did I have in that big fight? That was actually insane. I love this so much. This is one of my favorite things about the Penguin Brothers. That you kind of like... You fly your Vikings in and you reinforce, you know? I had 29 Vikings here with 3-2 upgrades. That is crazy. And he was going to go up to 10 Ravagers, I believe. But I never realized how cursed that icon looks here, by the way, when they're morphing. Somehow that looks really cursed to me. Anyway, this video was actually fantastic. If you guys enjoyed this, let me know that you want more. We won with the Bongcloud, we won with the Ghost thingy against the 6-4 Protoss, and we won with the Penguin Brothers. I couldn't have wished for anything better. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this episode. Make sure to like the video and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Adios.